As you are aware, our education system is undergoing changes. Why? Because we found the kind of system that we had before based on examinations, that one can be in primary school level, basic, for 8 years, while other parts of the country, the number of years one spends in basic education is 6. So we found we also had to make amendments and adjust so that we are able to compete both regionally and globally. So we have changed our system in such a manner that our running in basic is not going to be centered on the teacher but on the runner. And we are not going to have exams only at the end of the 6 or 8 year period, which we normally call as summative. We are also going to have continuous assessment. And we are also going to embed competencies which are necessary for the 21st century, such that we have guys who once they go out of school, they are able to give solutions. If there's a problem, people can be able to give solutions. People that the market economy, the labor economy requires at any given time. So our system is now, we have CBC, competence-based curriculum, where hopefully we will be able to inculcate the necessary required skills for the economy. Because as it were, we are on a digital economy. We want to prepare guys who will be able to meet the international standards, such that when they get out of their basic education level, they can be able to come to join universities in Australia, and that quality which will be able to come from Kenya will be as good as what you produce in Australia, if not better. Yeah. We realized that yes, even with education, we require these technical skills, because the industry requires these middle-level people. So we have come up with a system where in each and every constituency in Kenya, we are having a technical and a vocational institution. We are also trying to have one at each and every level of the world, such that we spread out so that a number of our people can also be able to acquire these technical skills, because we hope once they acquire these technical skills, which we are also trying to upscale to a level where they can be able to meet the international standards, such that if they meet the international standards, once we have them, they can come and work in, if it is a welder, he can meet the standards, or if it is a mason or carpenter, he can come and work in Australia. They can also get opportunities in Eastern Europe. They can also be able to get opportunities even regionally here, as long as we are able to maintain the standards at that particular level. Of course, we have been struggling, saying we are funding, and yet we find we are not able to fund each and every one. So that is one area that we are also thinking about, how we can be able to come up with a system which is workable, a system that will be sustainable, will be permanent, so that our universities are able to be financially stable.
I think it's absolutely crucial, the point you make about technical and vocational education. This is one of the highest priorities for the Australian government. The skills that are learnt in technical and vocational education are fundamental to the success of a modern economy, and we are working hard to expand the number of Australians acquiring these qualifications. Sectors like cybersecurity, for example, many of the skills required for that are vocational skills, not university skills. So to meet these challenges, we need to expand our offerings in those spaces. And I'm personally interested in, and I know that our skills minister is interested in, exploring international education models in technical and vocational education, sharing those quality and standards and curriculum frameworks we have in those spaces, and expanding that internationally.
Yes, yes, you come.
Ah,
Excellency, you come.
yes, please, Wasili.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, and welcome. Before we proceed, so welcome.
Pleasure.
Thank you, welcome.
Thank you.